I am a spoken word poet in London.
Woo!
So I thought I'd do a couple of poems for you.
Come on.
Yay!
So this first one is called Be a Duck. Humanity craves hierarchy, and that hierarchy is interplanetary, and it's scary that those who are uncaring and strive to heavy their pockets rise like rockets to the top, stopping the flock from rising up. But equally as weak will lead, the strong long for somewhere to belong, bumbling along, longing for rules to tell them that they're wrong, and what's wrong with being wrong when people are being wronged and leaders are doing wrong. So what difference does it make if I'm wrong and I'm wronged? So I'll keep preaching it in song so long as somebody's listening. And each week, the weak seeks gold that's glistening in his own limelight, because he's right and I'm wrong, strung along by his rules that if he breaks he'll escape, but with no debate when I deviate from the laws that he creates. But humans crave hierarchy. The rulers rule and the people bow without the why and the how, because the why and the how creates choice, creates a voice with which to decide, and ultimately we can't hide the fact that the more choice we have, the more we lack the ability to choose, which screws with our minds. So let me rewind. Because humanity craves hierarchy. And maybe now you see that the illusion of choice makes us free. And real choice is a challenge chasing chance chaotically towards imperfect cadence. So there may always be sheep, and there may always be wolves. And perhaps the best way to survive, escape the hive mind and unwind, is to stand in the middle of this flock, stop giving a fuck, and be a duck. Okay, and the second one, I'm not going to call it actually. Numbers are everywhere. They're in our hospitals, our offices, our schools. They're in our rules. They're in the fact that in 120 years, 1 billion people became 8. They're in the state of the world, in every boy and every girl, hiding in the bare fabric of reality. They're in every principality. There are numbers in every fallacy and numbers in every tragedy. Numbers are everywhere. They're in our concept of time, in our minds, in every kind of digital format, in every picture of every cat on the internet. They're in the frets on a guitar, in every scientific name for every star, on every car. They express how far away something is. They're in every bubble of your fizz. They're in every atom of every conceivable thing in the universe, in every syllable of this verse. Numbers are everywhere. There are numbers that don't exist to express the inexpressible, equations to explain the incomprehensible, ratios to describe the beauty in your face, like 1 is to 1.618. The numbers that help you find a mate and numbers that make you late. There are numbers in the chance encounters that lead to falling in love. Numbers in the tears after a breakup. There are numbers in the distance between us. Numbers to express how much I miss you, and numbers that tell me the last time I kissed you. There are numbers of people who don't understand numbers. Numbers that go through your mind as you slumber. Numbers in the sheep that you count to go to sleep, and numbers that repeat. There are numbers that are more negative than you are. So when you're feeling down, you should keep that in your heart. There are numbers in art, statistics that start wars and statistics that end them. Telephone numbers that end marriages and the numbers that mend them. There are numbers that tell me where you live. 3 numbers you can dial if you don't like that I know where you live. There are numbers everywhere. They're in every page in every book. In every look your girlfriend gives you when you're not off the hook. They're in the money that thief took. They're in the number of endorphins that make you feel shook. They're in the spreadsheets you labor over, the taxes you pay. They're in every single day, in your pay and display, in every delay. They pave the way for human development and lead us into our future. They're the reason for every bullshit conspiracy theory. They're in the reason people die. There are numbers in the reason mushrooms make you feel high. Numbers are the reason why. And even if, like me, you hate maths, it's important to care, because numbers are matter, and numbers are everywhere.